Hello everyone, today we are going to make a very special video about a very special category of men, those who have a penis that is around 3 to 4 inches. And before you ask why is this category so special, let me tell you that I'm someone that has pay pigs that they both have micro penises, and some of them have very small penises. And if you ask me which category is the one that suffers the most, I would say out of all the men that I know, those who have a 3 to 4 or barely 5 sometimes inch penis live in a land of suffering, a hell on earth. And usually most of the suffering we experience in our lives is a result of our own mismatched expectations. But in this case, because society has been feeding everyone a lot of bullshit, I'm going to be tolerant just this once and let you know what's really going on. And if you're going to send me hate mail and call me whore and say that my vagina is too loose, I'm going to tell you, okay, go back to your mommy to learn some manners, and maybe I'm going to think of unblocking you. First of all, there is this huge misconception that everyone deserves sex just because they exist. Everyone deserves a relationship just because they exist. This comes from the blue pill, and they don't really directly say to you that you deserve sex and relationships because you exist, but they always tell you, oh, you're going to find someone, you're a good guy, you're a nice guy, you just didn't meet the right girl yet, and you start to believe that there is someone for everyone and there are relationships for everyone, and this false abundance mentality, and when cold reality comes to slap you in the face, you get extremely aggressive and feel wronged when you were never wronged. What do I mean by that? I'm going to say it just now, and please bear with me. Penises who are 3 or 4 inches cannot sexually satisfy women. Okay? I'm talking about the average woman. I'm not talking about morbidly obese women or women who are extremely loose or women who have some kind of, I don't know, have given birth to multiple children. I'm talking about any woman who is normal cannot be satisfied by those penises. And if you don't believe me and you don't like what I'm saying, you can actually don't ask women, because women are going to lie to you. Go to any forum that is from women for women, and you will see the posts that they say, I really like this guy, but because his penis is too small, things didn't work out. If you have tried to have sex with this size, then you will also have seen the reactions of the woman and how things didn't go the way they were supposed to go. The problem with that is that it's a situation that is not finalized easily. What do I mean by that? When you have a micropenis, it's a devastating event, but it's a final event. You see it and you understand that sex is physically impossible. So this is something that sooner or later you come in terms with. But when you have a 4-inch penis or a 5-inch penis, like a little bit less than 5, because for me 5 is okay, but a bit less than 5, like 4.5 for example, you constantly think that I'm going to find a very small girl, or I'm going to find an Asian girl that they're supposed to be very tight and very small, so maybe there is someone for me, maybe I'm going to be good enough, maybe all of those were myths generated by women who had a lot of sex and their vaginas became loose. This bullshit, as if sex cannot do that. Okay, giving birth to multiple babies can do that. Being morbidly obese and having a lot of fat around your muscles and not exercising can result in weak muscles, and your whole reproductive system when you're a female has a lot of muscle supporting it. So yes, that can also affect you, but just sex cannot make you lose. Okay. So they start hating on the women. They start saying that it's the women's fault, I'm normal, and why don't I have what I deserve? And in extreme cases, like the Elliot Rodgers case, who also had the 4-inch penis, it results in mass murder because he felt that he deserved relationships and he was deprived of them and society wronged him. That's all one bunch of crap. If your penis is too small and it's sexually unsatisfying to women, then you have only one card to play: beta provider game. So if you have a small penis and you're broke, and usually you have a horrible personality to go along with it, then I'm sorry, you don't deserve sex and relationships. That's your reality. And whoever tells you that you're going to find someone who's going to love you, despite your 3-inch penis and despite the fact that you're 35 and that your mom is basement, just lies to you. And even in therapy, they can still lie to you and force feed you crap to the point that you constantly feel wronged. So If you have a micropenis, you accept that your place is in chastity and serving goddesses. If you have a three penis, in my opinion, still your place is in chastity and serving goddesses. But if you insist on getting married to some woman that is going to be cheating on you, or she's in a marriage just for money, that's up to you. I'm not shaming anyone for what they want in life as long as they want it for the right reasons. So if you tell me, I know that sex isn't good, but I'm going to make so much money because I want to get married and I want to have a partner and all of that stuff, and you bust your ass off to earn it, then fine. But I don't want you sending me brain and ball on my channel that, how dare you say that, even though my penis is 4 inches, I still deserve sex. You are not entitled to anything in life. Okay, unfortunately, you were not born 6 feet tall and handsome and strong and with an 88-inch penis. Those people, yes, they do walk in life entitled. Does it sound unfair? Well, I have some shocking news to you. Life can be very unfair. But it's better to play the cards you are dealt with the best you can than to actually be in denial. Because I'm going to tell you something. All of my babies live a much more privileged, much more happy and satisfying life than all of you raging incels on my DMs that you're saying that we need to bring back female oppression and women like you should be hanged and all of that crap. Women never took you seriously, even 2,000 years ago. You just didn't know it. So I want you today to take a very cold, close look in yourself and in your penis and ask yourself, where am I going with my life? And if you are in the 3 or 4 inches, it's time to work on reaching the acceptance stage as fast as you can and start running beta provider game. And I recommend you watching all of my videos about financial success because you are going to need them. You need every bit of financial knowledge you can get your hands on. If you are too lazy and you don't want to do any of that and you don't really need relationships that much, you're autistic, you're schizotypal, you're asexual, chastity is the choice for you. Being locked in chastity removes all of the stress that comes with, oh my God, I have to find a partner, oh my God, I have to actually have sex, and so on. To make something clear, being locked in chastity costs when it comes to a goddess or a princess. You're tributing her for doing you the privilege of having your key and keeping you locked or keeping up with your progress or even talking to you. So don't message me things that, oh my God, please do and that to me. I'm not doing a charity here. And it doesn't have to be me. Like I said, Twitter is full, all the femdom sites are full, so you can find someone to do that for you. But it's not for free. There is no such thing as a femdom charity, and I'm really sad and surprised when I see we have 30 fetish videos here, and more than 30 actually if I count the femdom basic videos, and there are still people so ignorant that they come to me and they think that I'm going to waste 1 second to talk about the 3-inch penis and their problems for free as if I'm, I don't know, Mother Teresa of BDSM. Like, come on, stop being so disconnected from reality here. So yeah, I know it feels bad, I know it's wrong, I know you are angry or devastated, but it is what it is. And if you want someone to blame, you can blame your parents that had shitty genetics, or you can blame your parents that had shitty parenting, because those things, to an extent, are caused by both the genetics and the way you were raised and the testosterone you had and the diet you followed. And if you start saying to me, yeah, what about Asians? Any diet that is soy-based can cause problems in your growth when you're a guy, or any diet that is plant-based, or you're malnourished, or I don't know what. But you cannot blame me for telling you the truth. I mean, of course you can blame me, but I don't give two fucks. Your problems are not my problems. Your denial of the truth is not my problem. My channel is here for those who want to learn the truth about their situation. That's why I don't advertise it anywhere anymore. I used to advertise it in many places. I got death threats, I got strikes, I got hundreds of angry emails, and now I don't care. The people who want to find me, they type the right keywords and they find me. So no nonsense, no bullshit, and black pill truth. And you have to understand that there is nothing wrong with being beta, okay? Everyone has their place in life. If you really think about it, it doesn't make any sense at all. If I made a video saying to you, I found one diet that works for every person, even if you're young, you're going to lose a lot of weight. It's for young people, for old people, for mothers, for babies, for, I don't know, for everyone. You're going to say, fuck off, scammer. There is not one diet that fits everyone. Why is there a lifestyle that fits everyone? Why all of us have to have this specific thing? We need to be heterosexual, preferably white, go to college, get married, have two kids, a boy and a girl, and find the one and retire happy in Hawaii. Why don't you ever question that? Is this really for everyone? Do I really need all of that? Why am not okay the way I am right now? So if you're beta right now, that's totally fine. The question is, what are you doing with it? If you could provide for a woman and you could be happy and you could make her happy too, why is that worse than actually struggling to be alpha, failing miserably and humiliating yourself and being constantly angry and feeling like a failure and feeling that you're wronged? You're not wrong, you're just born a beta. Or you became a beta because of your own bad choices and your parents' bad choices. And before you start asking, am I beta, am I not beta? Being beta is both an identity and a lifestyle. There are cases, rare cases of men who happen to be tall and happen to have big penises and they were still beta, mostly because they had a very castrating mother and she beat them down emotionally so much that they became anginas. But those cases are extremely rare because usually men who are tall with big penises have very high testosterone, they're more aggressive, they're not going to take shit easily from anyone. But in general, if you feel that you cannot handle confrontation, if you think that you cannot say no, if you have been told repeatedly that you are the good guy, you are the peacemaker, women invite you in honey trap operations where you fix their PC, you fix their car, you do this and that, and you think you're going to get sex, and then they tell you, oh, I only see you like a friend, and they go fuck someone else, chances are that you are beta. And the biggest indication of all to close this video is if you sit by yourself in silence or in a place where no one interrupts you in general, it could be a coffee shop, and you think of the prospect, the possibility of a future where you live as a beta, and that makes you feel good, makes you feel in peace, calm, like you are on the right place, or even excited, then it's probably the right thing for you. Like I said, this is not a one-day process or a one-hour process that you watch this video today and you are happy beta tomorrow, but it aims to put you in the right path of acceptance if you are truly a beta, agonizing all of those years to be alpha and failing. Thank you for watching.